choke, choke, choke.
It's when something gets stuck or blocked, making it hard to breathe or move freely. Here's a sample sentence. The swimmer started to choke on the water as she dove too deep, but managed to cough it out and continue swimming. In this example, choke means to experience difficulty breathing or swallowing due to obstruction or constriction.
Chop, chop, chop.
It's an action that involves cutting something into smaller pieces, often with a sharp object or tool. Here is a sample sentence. The chef quickly chopped the onion into small pieces to add to the salad.
Chorus, chorus, chorus.
It's a repeated part of a song that comes back after other parts have been sung. Here is a sample sentence. The pop star's hit song featured a catchy chorus that everyone sang along to at the concert. In this example, chorus refers to the repeated section of a song that typically contains the main hook or melody.
Circle, circle, circle.
A shape that is round and has no corners or edges, where every point on its edge is equal distance from a central point. Here's a sample sentence. The children played together in a circle, holding hands and singing a fun song.
Circuit, circuit, circuit.
It's a path or route that something follows, often with a start and end point. Here is a sample sentence. The electrician had to repair the circuit in the old house after it caused a brief power outage.
Circular, circular, circular.
This word refers to something that is shaped like a ring, or has a shape that goes back to where it started, forming a complete loop. Here is a sample sentence. The circular shape of the coin made it easy to identify as a quarter.
Circulate, circulate, circulate.
This means to move something from one place to another, often in a flowing or moving manner. Here is a sample sentence. The newspaper will circulate to every household in the city tomorrow morning. In this example, circulate means to distribute or spread something, in this case, the newspaper, to a wide audience.
Circulation, circulation, circulation.
It's the movement or flow of something from one place to another, often in a continuous cycle. Here is a sample sentence. The newspaper's circulation increased significantly after they began offering a free online version, attracting many new readers. In this example, circulation refers to the number of copies of the newspaper that are distributed or sold.
Circumference, circumference, circumference.
It's the distance around something, like a circle or a shape that is curved. Here is a sample sentence. The engineer calculated the circumference of the circular pipe to determine how much material would be needed for the construction project. In this sentence, circumference refers to the distance around the circle, the pipe, which is one of its primary meanings.
Circumstance, circumstance, circumstance.
It's a situation or condition that affects something or someone. Here is a sample sentence. The judge took into account the unusual circumstances surrounding the defendant's arrest, which included a sudden storm and a faulty police radio. In this example, circumstances refers to the specific events or conditions that occurred at the time of the arrest, including the weather and the malfunctioning police equipment.
Circus, circus, circus.
A place where people go to watch performers like acrobats and clowns do tricks and shows under a big tent or in an outdoor arena. Here is a sample sentence. The colorful big top tent was home to a lively circus that traveled from town to town, featuring death-defying acrobats and adorable performing animals.
Cite, cite, cite.
This word means to mention or quote something, usually from another source, as proof or evidence. Here is a sample sentence. The researcher cited several studies in her paper to support her argument. In this example, cited means to quote or reference specific sources, in this case, studies, to back up an idea or claim.
citizenship, citizenship, citizenship.
It's the status of being part of a country, with rights and responsibilities that come with living there. Here is a sample sentence. After living in the country for 5 years, she was finally granted citizenship and became eligible to vote in local elections.
Civil, civil, civil.
This word refers to things that are related to ordinary people, their lives, and their rules, rather than to governments or armies. Here is a sample sentence. The civil engineer designed the new highway to ensure safe and efficient travel for all users. In this example, civil refers to something related to civilians or the general public, as opposed to military or governmental matters. In this case, it describes the profession of an engineer who works on infrastructure projects that benefit the public.
Civilization, civilization, civilization.
It refers to a group of people who live together, work together, and have rules to follow, making life more organized and peaceful for everyone. Here's a sample sentence. The rise of civilization in ancient Mesopotamia marked the beginning of a new era in human history, characterized by the development of complex societies and the emergence of cities. This sentence demonstrates how the word civilization can be used to describe a broad cultural or societal context.
Claim, claim, claim.
This word means to say something is true or belongs to you, even if others might disagree. Here's a sample sentence. The insurance company denied my claim because I didn't have proof that the damage was caused by a storm. In this example, claim refers to an official request or assertion made to obtain something, in this case, compensation from the insurance company.
Clamp, clamp, clamp.
It's something that holds or grips two things together tightly, often to prevent them from moving apart. Here is a sample sentence. She used a clamp to hold the pipe in place while she tightened the screws.
Clap, clap, clap.
It's a loud, sharp sound made by slapping hands together quickly. Here's a sample sentence. The audience erupted into applause as the musician finished her performance with a grand finale.
Clarification, clarification, clarification.
It's when you want to make something clear that was previously unclear or confusing, so people understand what you mean. Here is a sample sentence. The manager provided clarification on the company's new policy, addressing several concerns that had been raised by employees. In this example, clarification refers to the act of explaining or making something clear, often in response to confusion or misunderstanding.
Clarify, clarify, clarify.
This means to make something clear or understandable by explaining it more clearly, so that people know what you mean. Here is a sample sentence. The teacher asked her student to clarify what she meant by saying that the capital of France was located in Spain. In this example, clarify means to make something clear or understandable.